what is being a casting director like? Is that your main role, casting director, or is it, I mean, what's the thing you find yourself doing the most? Because I know you listed off a bunch of like roles.
I interview the hell out of people.
Okay.
All day long, but in a private way. You know, like you interview people and you put it out, but I interview people because they want to be on something. So like if you put out a casting call, right? It's an open casting call. So I'm just going to use this. Okay, MTV is trying to find people for like Jersey Shore, you know? They do an open casting call. You come out and
This is hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want people like hitting you up like, hey, I want to be on Jersey Shore.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no. I mean, it might happen.
Yeah.
So,
but for now.
Yeah. So, you know, and this is back in the day. This is when I'm talking about Jersey Shore. So they will set up. They'll say, you know, from 2 to 7 p.m., you come in and it's a 10-minute interview and we're going to ask you questions that you have no idea that we're going to ask you. And you're going to see someone's personality and whether or not you'll know instantly within like maybe a minute or two whether or not you'll continue going on.
Okay.
And then on to the next.
So casting director is the main thing you do. So this is kind of a trivial question, but I'm just curious. What's the most frustrating part of that?
Working with an entire production team, there's a lot of different facets that there's always a whole bunch of moving parts, right? What I think, this is so funny. So I was talking to another producer. So casting director, casting producer is almost hand in hand. There's a little bit of differences within titles, but it's not our show. It's not our show. It's not our movie. You are specifically finding people that the director wants.
You have to understand the assignment. So you could absolutely loathe this person in front of you, but you're sitting there going, God damn it, they're perfect.
And they're
an asshole, but they're perfect.
You're like, oh my God, I don't want to fucking put this person in this because like you're a horrible person, but you'd be really good for this role. Okay. Yeah, that's frustrating because you want to help people. At least I do. And I've always wanted to build people up, right? And help them with their careers. But when you see someone who's just a dickhead and you're like, man, I know you're going to get this role, you know?
Fuck you, but
yeah.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I bet that, I mean, that I know for like fact that happens like even in like motion picture films. Like, you know, we're watching Leonardo DiCaprio with someone else. Like they may not want to work with someone, but they know that they are going to be amazing in that role.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it.
You got to put on the professional hat. That's a weird shift to make. Especially like not being in that world. It's completely different. Well, I guess not entirely. It feels different. How about that? Because when you go into an office setting or something, you do have to put on the professional hat. You have to do that. But I feel like it's different when it comes to production and stuff because not everybody's putting on that hat. When you walk into the office, everyone puts on the professional hat. But not everyone does on these sets, which is why some of these people are assholes, right? But you have to keep yours on and go, okay, I'm going to keep mine on and you're good. You got it. And I imagine that would be really annoying.
It is.
I think that's the difference
that
I was citing.
But it's my job to filter out who I don't like to what is going to be reflective and better on camera.
Right, yeah.
That's what it is. You know, I can't put my feelings into it. And for a long time I did. And I still do. Like my feelings are still there. But at the end of the day, it's not my show.
Yeah.
It's not my show. I'm going to find the best people for your show and we're going to make a damn hit.
Yeah.
But it's not my show. Maybe one day I'll have my own show. But I don't foresee myself going in that direction just because I don't really like that. But you just never know.
Spray tanning and Southern Soleil Productions could be some sort of reality show, something there.
There used to be.
That could be cool.
It was like spray tanning on Sunset. That was an old reality TV show back in the day.
Like when?
Sunset Boulevard. Oh, God.
Like before reality TV was reality TV, or okay.
I mean, before the Kardashians, before anything like that.
I was thinking American Chopper, but yeah. That's kind of that's down there. It's like 2002, 3-ish in there.
Yeah,
so
this was probably like 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
so the first kind of wave of like when it first hit, really. Okay, yeah. So when you're in that role, are you finished? Like after casting is done, are you done, or you stay on? So you have to. Okay, so you're part of post too.
Pre, during, and post production.
So what do you do in post?
Follow-ups.
And then we'll talk about during, I guess.
Yeah, no, just follow-ups, making sure that everyone is happy. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like post interviews as well. Seeing if I could add more stuff to my database. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, besides like I'm finished and here's my invoice.
Yeah.
But
during, what are you doing? Are you looking out for you? Do you always have like second chair people in the back of your head in case some shit goes haywire on set or something? Yeah,
because you got to think like, so there's roles. There's like, A role, B role. I mean, I'm not talking about filming, but like this is the person that we want to use, right? But what happens if they get sick, or what happens if, they decide they don't want to do it anymore? You have to always have a backup.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's just with anything. Like someone can have a lead role in a movie and then all of a sudden they're like, I'm not doing this anymore because of PR, or someone doesn't want to, the main person doesn't want to work with that person anymore. So you're like, okay, I've got to find someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that primarily what you're doing like during production? Like just kind of staying there, like if I'm here if you need me kind of thing? Or do you step in and do other stuff too?
A lot more.
Okay.
I step in and do a lot more. Just making sure people are at the right place at the right time. They're okay. It's kind of like hospitality too. Like making sure, like, are you okay? Like, are you feeling good about this? Like, is there any way I can make you feel more comfortable?
So is it safe to say like you take care of the cast?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I've no idea what a casting director does. So, hey, hope you enjoyed that clip. Full episodes of the Small Stuff Podcast are available on YouTube and wherever it is you get your podcasts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all the things. Links in the description. We'll see you later.